Greetings to all in the precious name of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Once I was looking at the beauty of nature. I came across a spider web. The web was so beautifully created by a spider. I just marveled at the beauty of the spider web. I thought how brilliantly and skillfully this web was created by the spider. The web was very attractive. I assumed that this beautiful looking web was made for some purpose because the spider have created this web with lot of effort. As I was pondering over it, an insect which was flying got trapped in the spider web. Soon the spider realized that its prey has been stuck on its web because it could feel the vibration. The insect was trying its best to get out of the spider web, but it could not. It tried and tried harder, but all its effort was in vain. Almost immediately, the spider was approaching its prey. Just at that moment, a wind blew, and the insect fell from the web into the ground. Thus, it had a narrow escape from the death. The spider then began to repair the web which it has created and which was damaged by the wind. I could see how our life is parallel to the incident I witnessed. The enemy Satan prepares so many snares for us which we are not aware of. Those snares look so beautiful that we are attracted to its beauty. We all like that insect get easily trapped in Satan's web, and many a times we are escaped by the grace of God in our life before we are being completely engulfed or devoured by the enemy. We should know that Satan creates his snares at many places in our life. All we need to do is to be very careful. 1 Peter 5 verse 8 says, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy the Satan prowls like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour." So it is the devil who is always looking for us to devour us. In 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11 we read, "In order that Satan might not outwit us, for we are not unaware of his schemes." We are the people who should be aware of his scheme. Should not be unaware. A child of God should be first be alert and be of sober minded. Though the web may look beautiful, if that insect had been very careful, it could not have fallen into the trap laid by the spider. The enemy Satan makes the trap very beautiful in order to catch his prey. We read in James chapter 4 verse 7, "Submit yourself then to God, resist the devil and he will flee from you." All we need to do is submit ourselves to God, who would protect us from the evil one. We need to resist the work done by devil. It is necessary that we should see that enemy trap is there or not, and then take every step in our life. All those outer beauty are not the things that should attract us. When we are attracted to those beautiful things, actually they are going to be the one which would trap us, which would lead us to go out from the love of God. They may lead us to think of God in a very low way and think of that thing as the highest thing. So that's where we may change our life toward going toward those things which may attract us instead of going to godly ways. So we have to be careful. In this generation, we see how many youths are being destroyed daily by the devil. The technology is so advanced and it is so easy for people to be trapped by various traps laid by the devil. So we, being a child of God, should be very alert that we do not fall into such kind of trap laid by the devil. Because once we are in a trap, it will be difficult for us to come out of it. But like this insect, there might be a chance for us to come out of it when the wind blows. But be very always be careful. May God bless you with this message.